How do you find blackjack tables with player-favorable rules? Imagine walking into a casino and spotting a blackjack table that feels like it's just waiting for you to sit down and start winning. Finding those tables with rules that favor players can really boost your chances of doing well. So, how do you spot them? Let's break it down. First, look at the payout for blackjack. A standard and better payout is 3-2, meaning if you get a blackjack, you win 1.5 times your bet. If the payout is 6-5, your odds drop because you win less for the same hand. Always check the table sign or ask the dealer what the payout is before sitting down. Next, check how many decks are in play. Single or double deck games tend to favor players more than 6 or 8 deck games. The fewer decks, the easier it is to keep track of cards if you're counting, and the house edge is lower. Some casinos use continuous shuffle machines, which shuffle cards after every hand. These machines slightly favor players because they reduce the house edge by about 0.1%, but they are not as beneficial as fewer decks. Now, look at the dealer's rules. When the dealer stands on soft 17, it lowers the house edge by about 0.2%. So, look for tables with the placard showing S17. If it says H17, the dealer hits on soft 17, which increases the house advantage. Another important factor is doubling down. Find tables that let you double on any 2 cards and even on soft hands. This gives you more chances to increase your bets when you have an advantage. Also, see if you can resplit pairs, especially aces. Resplitting aces can cut the house edge slightly, making your odds better. Some tables allow early surrender, which lets you give up your hand before the dealer checks for blackjack. This option reduces the house edge by about 0.6% and is very helpful if you get a bad hand early. Late surrender is more common and still helpful, but it only reduces the house edge by about 0.07%. When you're scouting tables, always read the placard carefully. Check the payout first, then the dealer's soft 17 rule, and finally the doubling and splitting options. If you find a table with a 3-2 payout, S17, flexible doubling, and resplitting, you're looking at a more player-friendly game. Sometimes in live casinos, you can move between tables to find the best combination of rules. Online casinos usually list their rules clearly before you start playing, so take your time to compare. Remember, the overall package matters. A table with a 3-2 payout and a 17 is much better than one with a 6-5 payout and H17, even if other rules are similar. Combining multiple favorable rules can really tip the odds in your favor. By knowing what to look for and taking a moment to check the rules, you can find blackjack tables that give you the best shot at winning. This way, you can focus on playing smart and making the most of your game.